Hey everybody, welcome back to another exciting Action Figure Friday where we take a look at some awesome action figures, check out their molds, their sculpts, their paintwork, their articulation, their overall fun factor. And today we are here finally with the end of Wave 2, I guess we'll call it, for the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 80s cartoon. And today we have a Bebop and Rocksteady. Yeah, I probably told you, but I had to break over. I went second market, especially when the whole quarantine thing started. I realized I knew we were on like the last pressing of these apparently coming out of NECA, although I recently heard maybe that's incorrect. And I knew I was not going to be going out to Targets for months. So I found this for about $100 on Amazon. Considering with tax and everything, it's going to cost me about $55 in the store. And this was like definitely something I wanted. I was like, all right, I'll do it. So I hate that I did it, but I did do it. And I think I paid about that much for the Leonardo Shredder pack anyways, so I justified it because I have all the other cool ones. I need these guys too. And of course, it would be great to see some of these Wave 3 ones, hopefully get a little bit easier. I'm still not comfortable enough with actually running out to the stores and like toy hunting all the time, but I did actually go to a Target the other day, so you know, maybe I can get out on occasion. It's still a little early to be doing that, but we're gonna check out these action figures. We're gonna see what we think, and I got a good feeling about them. All these other NECA ones have been fantastic, and these should be really, really cool ones. And hopefully I didn't get screwed over by having to go through Amazon. It is pretty much the same background that you get with all of them, which makes me wish that NECA would somehow do their version of like that old school awesome 80s playset, the Turtles sewer playset. Like, how cool would that be if they did it to scale, slightly modernized, few extra cool features version of that? I think that would be so spectacular. All right, so now we do have some hands and stuff for each of them. The tape is a little bit loose, but we're gonna get in there and move that to the side and get that off. That was easy, easier said than done. Yeah, kitty, my papa. So we get a nice little selection of hands, if you can see that, for grabbing different weapons, grabbing turtle heads, grabbing turtle butts. I guess, I don't know. Who doesn't want to grab a turtle butt? I don't. Maybe you do. I don't know. All right, I don't know what I'm doing. All right, is there tape on all these weapons and stuff? There's some tape there. So let's see what we can do about getting rid of all this tape, so we can actually take a look at everything. Their weapons definitely look cooler than what you got with the foot soldiers. I'm doing this all sorts of wrong. But they're my toys, and I'll do what I want to. Okay, we can get those out. So they have the same blasters. It's been a minute since I've seen any of the cartoons. I don't recall if they did actually have the same blasters, but I'm gonna go ahead and trust that NECA is being pretty faithful here because they have been very faithful so far. So we're gonna get in here. And I guess I should actually just go ahead and show you the hands out of this packaging. Something stabby. Okay, so here's all the additional Rocksteady hands, just to give you a much better look, because that was not a great look I gave you, I'll be honest. So I've shot a lot of unboxings today. I'm trying to cover for a while, for a couple of weeks at least, after Mary and I start moving into the house, so I have time to focus on that. Let's, you know what, oh my God, did I call Bebop Rocksteady and Rocksteady Bebop? I need to make sure I call them right. Okay, that's what I thought, Bebop Rocksteady. I may have misspoke. If I misspoke, I'm sorry. I'm just speaking a million miles an hour, and I'm very excited, and it's late, and I had a lot at dinner, and I need to shoot one more unboxing after this and go edit some stuff. So, so we got all this. So again, pretty much similar with the Rocksteady hands, just in the correct shade of skin tone, I suppose. And yeah, their machine gun blasters are essentially the same. Do it like that, and now you can see both sides at once. But still very cool. Very excited to have that. Same thing looks to be the case with the blaster pistols. They're going to be the same, but they have slightly different detailing on each side. But still very, very nice. And we do get a little communicator here with the shredder on it. I think, does the other one have Krang on it? I know we got one like this, but I think it might have had Krang. I think Shredder came with it, or maybe the foot soldiers perhaps came with it. Since I have these little grooming scissors on standby, ooh, that was uncomfortable. Let's do something else for that. We'll use these. I got room to work here. It's just easier than dealing with the twist ties. Nice. Although we might have to actually get from the back on some of these. Yeah, I'll move all that to the side. I got too much trash around here. Been opening so many things today. All right. Now begins the pot. Now is the pot on sprockets when we dance. You know what? Just for my own self, I'm gonna make some flaps so we can kind of get in here a little easier. There we go. Gives my hand a little bit more room to work with. And there we go. Nice. Let's see if I can do that again. The hands are gonna be tricky. Nice. Get that out of the way. Get that out of the way. Oh man, I hate these things. Come on. That one's donezo. Knocking stuff off the table, because that's how I roll. That one's good. Two more. It is a two more. All right, yes, I know that was a dumb joke. Okay, I feel like I'm starting to get impatient and I'm rushing in some dangerous ways. So let me calm down. And I'm not gonna get enough leverage on these. These we're gonna actually have to get in here with our fingers and untie. But it is what it is. And we managed to get through a bunch of those pretty quick with the cheaterly method. It's the nice thing about being out of box. And you can definitely tell I have no intention of repackaging these. I do keep my toys. If I ever get rid of them, I get rid of them loose, you know, but because I do like displaying these things, and some of these will probably show up in the new house in some new places, hopefully. I know we're gonna display a lot of Dragon Ball stuff in the new house since we're both huge fans. But Mary's a big turtle gal as well, so we have a lot of very similar interests. All right, okay, we are finally. All right, he's out of the box. He's out of the box. We did it, everybody, yay! I deserve another drink. All right, so let's check out Rocksteady. My God, the sculpt and the paintwork is pretty phenomenal. That is pretty awesome. That is absolutely the best Rocksteady I've ever seen. I'm surprised that doesn't actually come out though, knowing the way NECA normally works. You'd think that knife would actually come out. That is stuck in there. I don't know, maybe you can get that out. No, that's molded in. All right, well, let's check it out. There is actually some mouth articulation, so that's fantastic. I was hoping. You got some upper head articulation there. Not a lot of up and down, but again, sometimes it's hard to tell because NECA joints can be very stiff out of the box. Shoulder's pretty good. Pivot, hinge. You do have the upper bicep. Got a double jointed elbow. It's not bad looking. I've seen better, but it's not worse. Not terrible. You do have a little bit of back and forth on the wrist, though mine look a little stiff, so we got to work that out. Plenty of twist there. No mid-torso. You do get a little bit of twisting at the lower torso here. That belt piece moves, so that's nice. Legs can come out. Doesn't look like he's going to go out into full split, but you got your kind of standard legs there. Go back some. Go forward a good amount for kicking. Double jointed knee. That looks okay. I can't get that top bit to go, so it's a bit stiff. And again, I paid a lot for these, so I'm being careful with them. Looks like you get some above the boot twist there. And you do have some up and down in the ankle articulation, no toe articulation, and you do get some feet pegs, so not bad. Not bad at all. Well, let's put a different hand on him so he can hold a machine gun. Or, I'm sorry, a laser pistol, a machine laser, a laser gun. Well, they're both laser guns. I don't know about that molding. That may be a problem right there. All right, come on. Okay, that actually worked out pretty darn easy. Not too terrible there. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. Haven't said it in a while. That hand does not want to accept the blaster, though. Oh, maybe it wants the other laser pistol. No, I got it. That's good enough. So now he's ready to shoot you. Actually, I'm sorry. I think that was Bebop that snorts, not Rocksteady. Again, it has been a minute, but he is awesome. All right, now let's check out Bebop. Love that necklace. Love the shells on there. That's like kind of a real chain. Cheap metal, but I mean, it's a real chain. It does kind of rattle down. As you can see how that moves around. Same on the wrists, too. That's pretty nice. Or wrist, I should say. The glasses do go up and down, so that's pretty nice. they are kind of pegged in there, so they're not really intended to come out. Does his mouth open? Yes, his mouth does open. Nope, his nose ring is totally molded in there. And other than that, you're gonna have pretty much the same kind of articulation going on. That's soft rubber, it's not articulated. There is actually mid-torso instead of right at the waist. That is softer rubber. Arms come up, not quite as much as Rocksteady's, but you do get biceps. You got the double elbows that look all right. You get a little rock, paper, scissors, it looks like. Again, very stiff joint, so I'm not gonna mess with that too bad. And legs, his legs, yeah, he's got short stubbies, but they do come out a good bit. Although, that one just suddenly is like out of socket weird. Okay, well, we'll make it work. You get the double jointed knees, but oh, that's stiff. And the feet do a little side to side, a lot of spin around. Not a whole lot of up and down in the feet. So he seems a little less articulated, but he does stand okay, so that's good. That's the important part. Let's swap out one of his hands so he can also be holding the weapon. You gotta do the old pull and twist, and it definitely does take a decent amount of force to get that out. But not so bad getting it back in. Again, I find that pushing and twisting, pulling and twisting tends to help quite a bit. Moves it through a little bit smoother. And as always, you can kind of like use hair dryer on these things to kind of warm up the plastic to make, you know, kind of loosen joints and stuff like that. Okay. Come on. We're almost there, bud. Almost there. All right, there we, no, yep, there we go. And now he's got his little blaster pistol and he's like, let's see if I can get this elbow actually articulated. Because again, just keep in mind, NECA joints kind of are notoriously a little bit difficult to deal with at times. I mean, they work, they're stiff a lot of the times. You stupid turtles. I might have my voices wrong. But overall, those dudes are pretty cool, and I'm finally excited to have them. I hate what I had to spend, but I'm excited to have them. Stupid flippers. And yeah, so cool. So I know we're getting a wave 3. We're getting like a Casey and an April. I think, is it Metalhead, I believe? I don't remember who else. I'd still love to see a Baxter Stockman. I think he might be coming too. I'm not really sure. But let us know. Geek out with me in the comments. I love to hear what you have to say about these. Which have been your favorites so far? What other characters would you love to see them make? How do you feel about NECA action figures in general? How much do you hate that Target gets the exclusives on the cartoon ones? Because for some reason, Target is a real pain in the butt with this kind of stuff versus everybody else. Let me hear it. Geek out with me in the comments. I love hearing what you have to say. Other than that, you can click the thumbs up button. Give me the good old thumb of encouragement if you want to. I do love to be encouraged. And of course, comment and all that stuff. But I guess now I'm gonna get out of here so I can go open up some more stuff, move into a new house, and I'll talk to you all later.